In a quiet little village, surrounded by rolling hills and a sparkling river, there lived an orange tabby cat named Whiskers. Unlike the other cats who spent their days napping in the sun or chasing butterflies, Whiskers had a restless spirit. His fur was the color of autumn leaves, and his bright green eyes always seemed to be searching for something more. One crisp morning, as the sun painted the sky in shades of gold, Whiskers decided it was time to see the world. He packed a tiny satchel with a map, a ball of yarn, and a tin of sardines, then set off with a spring in his step. His first adventure began at the village fair, where a colorful hot air balloon was preparing for takeoff. The balloonist, a kind old man with a twinkle in his eye, noticed Whiskers gazing up at the balloon. "Would you like to join me, little traveler?" he asked. Whiskers purred and nodded, hopping into the basket with a graceful leap. As the balloon rose into the sky, Whiskers peered over the edge, his eyes wide with wonder. The village looked like a patchwork quilt, and the river sparkled like a ribbon of silver. "This is amazing," Whiskers meowed, his tail swishing with delight. When the balloon landed in a bustling city, Whiskers found himself in Paris. The aroma of fresh croissants and coffee led him to a charming cafe. A friendly waitress named Marie noticed the little traveler and offered him a bowl of cream. "Welcome to Paris, mon petit chat," she said with a smile. Whiskers explored the cobblestone streets, marveling at the Eiffel Tower and the artist's painting by the Seine. He even posed for a portrait with a beret perched on his head. From Paris, Whiskers traveled to Japan, where he discovered a serene Zen garden. A koi fish named Kiko greeted him at the pond. "Welcome, Whisker-san," Kiko said. "Would you like to meditate with me?" Whiskers sat by the pond, watching the koi swim gracefully beneath cherry blossoms. The peacefulness of the garden filled his heart with calm. Next, Whiskers' journey took him to the savannas of Africa, where he met a wise old lion named Simba. "You're a brave little cat," Simba said. "Would you like to see the sunset over the plains?" Whiskers rode on Simba's back as the sky turned fiery orange and purple. The vastness of the savannah took his breath away, and he felt a deep connection to the wild beauty of the land. After months of adventure, Whiskers returned to his village, his satchel filled with souvenirs, and his heart full of memories. The villagers welcomed him back with open arms, and Whiskers spent his evenings by the fireplace, sharing stories of his travels. As he curled up in his favorite spot by the window, Whiskers gazed at the stars and smiled. The world was vast and full of wonders, but there was no place quite like home.